Alright, Off the Record TV, Black City TV. We got Christina Mendez. What's going on?
Hi, how are you?
Alright, tell us a little bit about Christina Mendez.
Well, my name is Christina Mendez. I'm a plus size model and actress. People know me mostly from BET Rip the Runway. I was the only plus size model that they chose to follow from audition to the actual runway. I also did Lifetime, which was Matched in Manhattan, where they try to look for a mate for me because I have bad choices in men. And basically been on a lot of websites, Apple Bottom, Baby Fat, Rockaware, and so on.
Okay, now what got you interested in modeling?
Well, I started modeling in high school. I love fashion, so that's what caught my interest. I love fashion. At first I didn't like taking pictures, but now I do. So that got me into it, and my runway coach was actually my Spanish teacher, and he taught me everything I know regarding runway, and that was always exciting to me. So that's how I got started.
All right, how do you feel about the current state of the modeling business?
Well, the current state of modeling, I don't think it's diverse enough. There's so much plus size women out there. We're the majority of women in the nation is anything size 8 and up. However, in fashion shows and on print, most of the models are size 2 and under, and I don't think that's a good representation. It's not a real representation of real women out there. So I would prefer the fashion industry to encourage more plus size model in their show, on their print ads, on magazines and stuff like that.
Okay. Now tell us about your experience on Rip the Runway.
Well, my experience on Rip the Runway was great. I had such a great time. I met so many people. It happened so quickly. I was called on a Thursday to audition on a Friday, got called 6 hours later that Friday, and started filming on Monday. So it happened so quickly. My experience both getting the job was amazing. It happened so quickly, like I said, and then actually on the actual filming of the show was great. I met so many great people, met a lot of stars, and was able to network with a lot of people.
Okay. Now, out of all your jobs, what's your most favorite thing to do?
I love print. Anything that I could see the actual end result on a magazine. I had a great time when I filmed at Glamour magazine. They actually closed the city streets for that photo shoot, so that was really exciting. Cars was like, what the heck? I mean, city streets, to close them down for a photo shoot, I think is huge, and I just had so much fun filming that. So I would say anything that's print that I could actually see the end result, I love that.
All right, now tell us what you've learned in the industry so far. Bad, good? What you've learned?
The industry is hard. Sometimes a little hard for me. It's really competitive. There's people out there trying to get in the industry by all means necessary, downplaying people when it's not true. So it's really cutthroat, and I'm starting to get used to it now. I'm not that type of person, but I'm trying to get used to it to not let it affect me personally. So bad stuff I learned on the industry, you just got to be cutthroat and have a huge, thick skin, and that's something that I'm learning.
Charities that you've been involved in?
I've been involved in a lot of charities. I'm actually part of Autism Speaks, which is a charity for children with autism. My son has autism, so I'm a supporter of autism at any level. I've done the walk. I was one of the Manhattan Borough President for 2007 walk, and just different charities regarding autism I'm involved in. I'm also involved in stuff like Hell's Kitchen, where we do the Thanksgiving Day. We cook Thanksgiving Day dinner for homeless and elderlies who don't have any family for those particular holidays. We do things like the toy drive and coat drive and domestic abuse. We also provide cell phones and do charity to provide cell phones to women who are in shelters because of domestic abuse. I'm very different. I'm diverse in every way. I'm involved in so many different things. I'm also very professional. I graduated with a business degree, so I use that to the fullest extent. I would say that I pride myself to take care of my product, which is myself. So I'm very business savvy, a little bit too much.
Okay. All right. Now there's been a lot of talk about some kind of, I don't know how to say it, kind of controversy between you and Takara. You want to elaborate on that?
I don't know if it's controversy. I know that there was a media takeout in a couple of blogs saying that I was replacing her because she got skinny. I don't think that's the case. Takara's beautiful, and we actually share the same birthday, and that's basically all we share is the same birthday. We're both born on March 13th. We're so different. I just applaud her and her success, and I would love to follow her footsteps, but there is no beef for me, there is no beef at all.
Okay. Now, what can we expect from Christina Mendez?
Working hard. One of my major goals is to be on a billboard, maybe one day on 42nd Street. So that's my major goal as of right now. I'm starting acting. I have 2 films coming up. One starts in October, and the other one starts next week to start filming. They should be out sometime in the fall of '09. I also have a documentary series called Christina Mendez Behind the Curves, and they'll just follow me around through my auditions, through, you know, personal life, charity events, parties, anything, just to show everyone my everyday life. So that'll be fun.
Okay. Now, what can you say? Do you have any advice for all the plus size models out there?
My advice is just to work hard, learn the business, try to network with as much people as possible, and as sad as that sounds, be able to do a lot of stuff for free, because that's how you start developing your resume. You have to start somewhere, and just like Diddy, he interned, and that's how he started his business. I think as a model, you have to be able to do a couple of free stuff. As bad as that is, you have to build your resume and build your fan base. So that's my recommendation. Don't be shy away from free stuff or cheap stuff.
All right, Christina Mendez, BlackCityMag.com. We want to thank you.
Thank you.
All right.